So in this today's class, we are going to start a module. Okay. So in the module part, basically there is a small topic actually. So we will also try to cover in today's all whole topic in today's class. So if you feel any doubt in that, then you can also ask. Okay. Yes, I think all of you are available now. So should we wait for 2 to 3 minutes? 59 is there. Still I am
एक्सक्यूज मी सर
uploading the yes.
सर मिड सेम के एग्जाम्स के लिए फंक्शंस आएगा
Yes, yes.
रिक
Till function will be the syllabus for the midterm examination, in which you will be also expecting that recursion will also be a part of the midterm. है
ओके
ना?
थैंक यू सर
Okay. So module will not be a part of the midterm examination as we are covering today. So that's why we will not give in midterm examination. Okay, na? So but
यस सर
I
बस
think yes.
लैम्डा वाला आएगा लैम्डा लैम्डा फिल्टर
Whatever we have covered till function, है ना?
ओके
Up,
सर
including recursion, that will be a
ओके
part of the examination. Okay, lambda is also a part of the function, na?
या
Okay,
फिर वो फिल्टर मैप भी आएगा
I think we have covered. So maybe there will be some questions based on the filter and map. I think, or there are only four functions. So I think you may cover. So updated slide I have also
या
uploaded on the
अपलोडेड
LMS.
यस सर हाँ
है ना? So you
हाँ
can download from there because the only four slides I have added on the existing one. So I have replaced that existing one with the new one. So you can download new slide from the LMS. Okay, na?
ओके
So
सर थैंक यू
the additional file with the that you are requested in the last class related to the exercise. So I'm also going to upload here. You can download them. So I'm uploading three files. Okay. So just let me know is it available so then we can upload here or I can also post in the chat box or in the WhatsApp chat. है ना? You can see is it available for you?
सर इट्स अवेलेबल फॉर मी
Yes, sir.
That's good. So you download the third one. I will upload after the finish of the class. Some exercise may be there with related to the module. Then I will upload at that one. है ना? Okay. Three you can exercise. है ना? So these are available. Okay. Now start from the modules. I think now. So morning में सो रहे ज़्यादा होते हैं लोग. Okay. So in the module, we will be basically covering three basic parts. First module, what is a module? Then we will be going to cover what is the top-down approach or what is the Python module. Because generalized concept of modules, where we are making a program and we are dividing in subtasks and then creating a module for each and every task. And then we are linking each and every task in order to in order to manage our program or in order to manage our design. Okay, so any complex task we can divide, है ना? So here one example is shown for the Vanity University system. Here different parts or different departments of the different school of the Vanity divided in some parts like School of Engineering and Applied Science are grouped in somewhere, School of Management are grouped with somewhere, and Times of School of Media are grouped. And inside the School of Engineering, if you see there are maybe different some modules may be there. And so these four are the modules. Actually, you can consider them as a module. And later one you can consider as a sub module. So it is actually considered as a main module. Okay, and these modules, all these four are considered as a some main module and the main module. And okay, these are a module and this is just some module actually here you can consider. है. So there is another some module maybe their CSE department may be divided in four specialization like for first year student we can categorize them as a cyber security student, artificial intelligence, blockchain, like that we can further divide them. है ना? So these things will reduce the complexity. So if we are going to do this in a some programming concept or some in while developing a some software, so at that time we can, if we divide the tasks in some sub part or some module, so that each and everything is manageable effectively. Is it okay? And then we can reduce the complexity. Obviously, if you are going to understand the Banishee University, then you fully, if you are trying to understand, then you will not be able to try understand. But if we divide it into some problems, then you, yeah, and then I explain a one simple problem, then you will be able to understand. Same thing will happen with the whole programming design. So if you are going to design a program or develop a program for some particular problem, then if you divide that problem in some small task, small problems, then the problem will be exactly understood, and then you can design or develop a program very efficient. So the main concept behind the module is that. Okay. So what is the module in the term in the related to the programming form? Program. So programs are designed as a collection of modules. So in the program, there are a different kind of modules may be there. है ना? So the term basically broadly we will speak refer to the design or implementation always. So think whatever the design mean, we are designing a program or implementing a program. Okay. Okay. So in the software development, what is the advantage of module that you can see? So when we are designing a software, then it provide a means for development of well designed program. That approach will be followed or is followed in programming or software development. Okay. Second, software development provides a natural means of dividing upcoming tasks, provide a means for the use of the programming code. Suppose you have developed a module somewhere, like some part of the program you have developed already, some functionality or some operation is performed by this programming part. But if you are going to develop some new program where the half of the part is whatever the you have already developed, so there is a no need to develop or rewrite that program or that part again. You can directly use that part in the new program. So only the task is remaining that you have to complete that half of the task, है so that will also save our time. Okay na? So that is written here, reuse of the code, है so reusability is the very very important concept that you can do, है Next is software testing. If you are going to test a whole program, then it is very difficult to test. If you are going to test it is some module by module, then it is a very efficient for testing. You can test each and every module. Suppose this module is working correctly. Now this module is working correctly. Now you can check the integration of all the modules. So in that way, you can verify the program easily. है So that is also very important thing. So there are different kind of testing. There is a one subject, software engineering, that will be, I think you will be going to study in upcoming semester. So where you will be study about the integrating testing, unit testing, different terminology will be there. So unit testing means you each and a small part of the program you are going to test individually. So that is called unit testing. And integrated testing, after integration of all the modules, then you are going to test the program. So that is called integrated testing. Okay. So that kind of terminology you will be going to see in the upcoming semester where we will be going to study software engineering. Okay. So these are the advantages that you can achieve from the module. So what is the module specification when you are defining a module? So what we have to do, or what you have to see. Sometimes you are writing a program, but suppose you have stored that file in a somewhere, and then after a 1 year you are going to see, then can you understand that program, what this program is doing, what each and what is the meaning of each and every line? So it is very very difficult to understand. So sometimes while writing a program, we also use some additional things to make a program understandable. Okay. Whenever you are providing your code to the client, so in that case client will not be able to understand what is you have written. So there is some programming fundamentals that you have to use while writing a program to make a standardized programming, है ना? So in that case, one is the doc string, that in some place it is called as a doc string, because in Python we call it as a doc string generally. Okay, somewhere we call it as a command line, है ना? So it depends on the different programming style of programming language. So terminology may change, but the meaning of behind that it is the same. Meaning is that whenever you are defining a something, so you have to write something what this module, if suppose I'm writing a this number primes module, Okay, so and in that module we are passing two arguments, a start and end. So between these two value we have to find out the prime number. So okay, so what this function will do, so first of all you have to try to give the name of the function, whatever the task you are going to perform, the same name to the function, so that one can easily understand that what this function will do. Okay na, same thing will apply on the variable. Suppose you are taking a variable like ABC, so it will not be able to understand for easily for the client or some other viewer to see that what this A and what is this B. But if I put here start and end, then in that way you can easily understand that we have to find out the prime number between these 2 points or these two values. So you can easily understand your code. Is it okay? So this is in programming fundamental to give a variable name according to the uses, whatever the use of that variable. Is it okay? So and some body part we have also write. So in that case you have to also write some text, or that is called doc string, to represent what this body is doing actually. So that is represented with in the Python with the three quotes, triple quotes. Okay, so you can use that, so that line will not be included in your program or not be executed in your program. It will be considered as a comment line. So that will just the use of that line for readability of the program, so that one can easily understand what this program or module is doing specifically. Is it okay? So that kind of things we have to specify. So this is a simple MCQ. I think you can answer for this. Which of the following is not an advantage in the use of module in the software development? So please write your answer and post in the chat box so I can know. Yes, please do fast. 30 seconds is just for you. Please. You can answer like first question, second question, and like that, Anna. I'm seeing your answer. Just post in the chat box, please, all of you. So it is not advantage that provides a natural means of dividing programming tasks. No, this we have seen. So it is advantage. Provides a means of reducing the size of the program. Is it also reusability? Provides a means of separately testing individual parts of the program. Means of integrating parts of the program during testing. Facilitating modification of a specific program functionality. Yes. Yes. सेकंड वाला बताओ जल्दी. Specification of how a particular module is used is called the. अभी तो देखा यार, इससे जस्ट प्रीवियस स्लाइड में क्या देख रहे थे?
doc string.
हाँ, program code that make use of a given module is called. अभी देखा ना?
Client sir, client.
कोड, प्रोग्राम कोड लिखा है.
Oh wait.
Indicate which of the following are true. Doc string in Python is a string
So,
literal triple quotes. Okay, a means of providing specification for certain program. ये नहीं होता क्या? A string literal that may span more than one line. ऐसा भी होता है?
सर ऑल ऑफ द अबव होगा.
चलो कोई नहीं, मैं आंसर दे रहा हूँ. Provide a means of reducing the size of the program. It is not true. First case, and the second is actually specification how particular module is used is called the module's interface, or this is a string literal that may span more than one line. And we can consider for the indifference perspective for the fourth question. It is a.
Sir, A is also true, sir, in fourth point because.
हाँ, मैं वही बोलना चाह रहा हूँ. यही हाँ. So in that case, a literal denoted a string literal denoted by triple or double quotes. But if you are considering the meaning in that way, then it is correct in triple or double quotes. So, but double quotes we are not considering as a doc string denoted by triple or double quotes, है ना? Okay ना? So you can go with this approach. Hello, someone is
Sir,
there?
what is the difference between the hashtag and triple quotes?
Double, actually in the Python for the doc string we basically follow the triple code. Triple code that will be multi-line. Also we can write in the double code. We cannot write multiple lines actually, है ना?
Okay, sir.
मल्टीपल लाइन नहीं लिख सकते हो आप, लिख के देख लेना, कमेंट में आएगा क्या मल्टीपल लाइन डबल कोट से? एक बार देखा है क्या कभी? हैव यू सीन अर्लियर दैट थिंग?
No, sir, it doesn't come, sir.
हाँ हाँ वही, ठीक है ना? Okay, so top down design, and what is the next thing? That is top down design, or the in the first class of in the first slide that we have seen, the modules are or complex problems is divided in sub problems. So we are main modules, like we have considered it as a vanity university where different departments are divided as a modules, and then CSC department we have divided as a sub module. So here the main module is called as a, or Vanity University is called as a main module where we consider it as a top modules, है ना? By executing a program or by visualizing our program with main module, so you will be realize that all the modules are connected. Like we have to follow the traversing from top to bottom in order to execute the each and every module. Suppose here you are going to execute cat year, construct calendar year, and display year. These are the some modules for calendar program. Okay na? So here we have to traverse the program, like from the main module we have to go to the execution for the get year, and then construct the calendar year, and then display the calendar year. So all the modules will be executed in that way. So here we are following the top to down approach. Like here we are coming, and then from, if there is some module, then we have to go is there. So from top to down we are actually traversing the program. So here the visibility of the program is be look like as a tree structure. Okay na? So that approach is called as a top down design approach, है ना? Where we have first develop a main module, and inside the main module we have called the some module actually, है ना? Same thing yesterday we have done some different functions we have written, है ना? And then we are calling all the functions with their some common function, so that you can see, है ना? So that will be the similar things that we are doing here. So exactly same here we can consider main module as a common module, that is global module that is calling different some modules, है ना? You can consider. So that kind of approach is called as a top down approach. Here we have you can see the second stage of the design. Here construct calendar year is further divided into the sub module. So you can refer this approach like first you are going to execute it, and then you are going to execute this one, and then you are going to execute the different sub modules, है ना? So that approach is called as a top down approach. So now I'm going to directly on the Python module, what Python modules will do. So this is just an example for the calendar year. So I'm not going to directly explain it. I'm directly going to onto the Python module. So should I explain this one also? You can directly see the answer, but I'm just covering on the Python module. So you can ask on the next class. We will also covering this thing briefly. Okay. So what is the Python modules, or how we can design our modules, or how we can do the modular programming in Python? In the previous class you have seen, you have written one some functions, like suppose you want to perform some arithmetic operations in a program, but at different places. So what you will do, you either you will write a specific code for performing that operation. So in that case you may get some redundancy of the code, like you want to perform some operation, so then you have to write a code sum of a plus b at some place, and the some another place you have to repeat the same thing. But if you have created the function of that def sum, okay, and that function take two argument, and then it will return just a summation of, okay. So whenever you are requiring to perform this kind of operation, then you can directly call this module with two variables, like sum is the variable where we are assigning, and then sum is the function here. So we should name accordingly whatever the name we are using. Suppose if you are using a small here capital, then you have to give accordingly. Here you can pass 4 and 5, then the result will be stored in the sum. Similarly you can define all the all some other different operations with different module, like dab multiplication I have defined here, like that. So whenever you are calling, you can directly call these modules. But if you write this module in a one file, then what will happen? The size of that file will be increases. Like if you write this module, like multiplication I have written here, and sum I have written here, okay, and difference I have written here, and the last I am writing main module in order to call this sum module. So main module I have just called it as a sum. I have not utilized the multiplication and differences. These modules are necessary, causing the additional space in our program, unnecessary, because we are not utilizing, this one and this one, because there are 100 module. Out of 100 we have written for different 100 tasks, okay, but out of 100 at a time we are only going to utilize 10 modules. So 90% of the space I have only or unnecessary reserved in a one program. That will unnecessarily create a complexity. So what may be the other thing, so that we will not be where we can save the space of the file, or we can reduce the complexity. We only write the modules that we are required, but the modules we have already written, that we can also utilize. So how we can achieve that kind of facility? So that facility we can achieve in a Python using module. So how we can do? You can save each and every library function or functions in a one separate file. So you can save, suppose the module file sum I have written, then I can save this file with some common name, like whatever the name of the function. So sum dot, the extension in the Python that is used, that is py, Python file. Okay na? So we can save this file in some directory, in some hard drive. Suppose I have saved in C drive, okay, in C drive Python. So this is our directory where I have saved, or name is this module is sum.py. Is it okay? So I have saved. Similarly, I have saved another file like difference.py. Similarly, you can say multiply.py. So whenever you are writing a program, then there is a no need to write these lines of code. You can directly include all these files, all the 100 module, by including some common value or common name of that module. Like if you want to include here only multiplication, then you can import directly multiplication. What is the syntax for import? That we will see. Import and the module name that you can use. Import and the module name is module name is sorry module name is sum. So you can directly write sum. So whenever you are using this sum, so that in that case program will not provide you any error. Okay, so these kind of modules you can create. Some additional module, if you have seen in the yesterday class, there we have seen reduce function. Reduce you have seen. So reduce module, so that it should be in a small letter, I think, है ना? So reduce. So reduce actually the definition for the reduce is already written in some file, in the Python file. Okay, so that file is saved in, if you have seen where it is saved, what is the name of that folder? Are you remember?
Func tool. Func
Func
tools.
tools. So you have seen fun func tools, है ना? So in that folder I have saved this reduce.py. So here whenever I have imported, so I have written like in the func tool. Suppose you can also see, suppose while importing the sum, then sum and only will be included in our program. If you want to include difference, then what will happen? You have to write again one import statement like import difference. If you want to include division or multiplication, then you have to also write import. So whenever you are importing 100 modules, then you have to write import 100 times. So in order to avoid this, you can save all the common module in a Python directory. So Python is a common file directory where all the modules are saved. So you can write like import Python. So whole directory you have imported. Now if you want to call individual module, then you can write Python dot which module you want to call. Like if you want to call sum, so you can write sum. So that yesterday we have done, like if you have seen that in that way I have written like func tool. आपको याद होगा तो मैंने ऐसे लिखा था func tools dot, यहाँ पे लिखा था reduce. If you have seen yesterday, I am unable to explain that meaning, that's why I am not taken time for explaining it. Actually now I am explaining reduce, and then here whatever the parameter this reduce function is required and defined according to that parameter, we have passed inside this reduce function. Is it okay? So same thing you can do here. If I have written python.sum, so sum is requiring 2 arguments, then you can pass 2 arguments. Is it okay? So the example for creation of the module in Python is given here. Suppose you can see module creation example. I have defined here module greeting. This module is taking 1 argument, and then it is printing that argument. Just this is a task performed by this function, then I have saved this function in a one file, and then I have provided the name of that file is mymodule.py. Okay, suppose I have now I am actually importing this file. In this file, okay, in this file you can see my module I have imported directly. So you can see in the my module we are using this function greeting. Okay, so in a one file, one Python file, we can include multiple modules, multiple functions. So in that file we have written only greeting. Suppose in the same file if I define some function in this same file sum, a comma b, so in that case what will happen? So I can write just like return. So here I am writing return statement. I am unable to write here below, so I am writing here return. So this is a definition for this module a plus b. So there is a no need to import some like sum. You can directly write my module. So my module dot sum. Is it okay? So here you can pass 4, 5. So result will be printed. So like you can write this whole things in the print statement. Is it okay? So it will return you result. Is it okay? So in a single file, so that I have written here Python. So Python is a file where inside that file I have saved multiple functions. So instead of including different file, creating different file, you can create a single file where you can write all the functions. So all the functions you can directly call by importing a single file. Okay, but whenever you are importing single file, so take care of it, because if you are importing, then all the files will be automatically be included in your program without any writing. So there is a no need to write or define any function here. You can directly include with writing single import statement. Okay, na?
Sir,
Yes.
if you could go back to the previous slide one, sir.
Yes.
In this
Hello. Just please repeat again your questions. I have not listened to you. Please.
Well, there is some connection issue from his end, I think.
Hello.
So you are audible.
No, I am not listening Ojas actually. So yes. Is there any query? Yes. Who is asking query? So please.
Sir,
किसने कोई कुछ पूछा? Am I audible?
सर ओजस को कुछ पूछ रहा था, लेकिन उसका मतलब कोई कनेक्शन इशू आ गया, इस वजह से वो शायद बंद हो गया। सर मैं पूछूं तो
you are saying.
हेलो हेलो यस सर, तो मैं पूछ रहा था, अगर हमारे पास 2 फाइल्स हैं माई मॉड्यूल के नाम से सेम, और 2 अलग अलग जगहों पे,
तो डायरेक्टली स्पेसिफाई करना पड़ता है फिर उसके लिए,
मतलब सी डॉट वो जो भी फाइल का नाम है माई मॉड्यूल, ये पूरी लोकेशन
then you need to specify directory also, so that we will see later. Just wait for it, है ना? Don't worry. Okay, sometimes the file will be stored at different place, so whenever we are going to import, then we need to specify directory, whole directory, in order to go that specific file. Is it okay na? We will see
Yes, sir.
one by one all these things. Okay na? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, so this is an example. I will also show with the example how to we have to create a module. So just first we'll see the variables or all these things in the module, then how we can create these things. I will exercise or I will practically show by writing a one module file, है ना? Don't worry. So this is just the same, some basic things we have to cover, then I will write the program for it, है ना? So creation of module and using, how we can create and use, you can see the module creation. I have created a one file by the my module name, and then I have saved it with .py extension. In that module I have written like this person. So this is actually data type, you can see, है ना? Person. So here person is a data type, so this is a dictionary type data type. Okay na? So in that I have defined the name. Previously I actually, you can see na, what I want to explain. Here I have written the function. That function I am calling in our program. Okay, here I am created one dictionary in that Python module.py file. So I am going to use this actually person one variable. So how we can use it, that you can see here. You can directly import my module. Okay, now my module dot person one. So person one means this whole dictionary will be called. So in the person one, you can see A's contain 36 values. So here we are going to print A, then it means it will print 36 values. Is it okay now? So same thing will happen here. Here you can see create alias for my module. You can create alias means just duplicate value. You can create alias of print and or rename the module file using create alias for my module means it is just create a copy inside the program. Sometimes you give a file name very large, but you want to use that file name again and again in the programming. Like suppose you are using this person one again and again, then this my module contain how many characters? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 characters you need to write, but you want to reduce this size. Okay, so you can create a just alias, or this is just a copy of that my module. So it will make as a mx. So always you can refer this my module with mx. So whenever you are writing my module dot person, instead of it, you should write mx dot person one. So that is just creating alias for that particular. Is it okay na here, है ना? Okay, yes, please reply. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
है ना? Okay, fine. Okay, so now let's try for this. Just this is simple exercise. Just create a Python module by entering the following in a file name simple.py. Execute the instructions in the Python shell as on as observe the result. Just please. So module we have created with simple.py. हम बना देंगे. Inside this I'm creating this. What I'm creating? Module simple loaded. So this print statement will be just I'm writing, है ना? So def function one. So in that I have written function one called. So that is just definition. So how we can import? Just we will import simple. So what will happen in the program?
Module simple loaded.
Okay, so that will be executed, and this simple dot function one, it will
function one call.
function one call. Okay, चलो अभी अपन मैं थोड़ा सा एक बना के दिखाता हूँ, तब भी थोड़ा सा आगे अपन चलेंगे. एक बना के देख लोगे तो आप समझ जाओगे. You can see, you can create a module anywhere. There is a no issue. I'm showing on the Jupyter notebook. So how we can create a module on the Jupyter. So you can see this is my actually file. You can see directory. So this is a desktop directory that I'm accessing my in the Jupyter notebook. Okay. So here it is a one folder Python exercise. Is it okay? So in that folder I'm creating one module file. Okay. So you can see here you can create a new file, new, and Python 3 or notebook, that depends on you. Here you can see you are able to create a new file with Python. Python बनेगी कि नहीं बनेगी इसमें? Python 3 में ये py extension से सेव नहीं करेगा. Just we have to save it with py extension, then it will be work as a Python file, है ना? just wait. Suppose I want to save this file, save as, okay. So here simple,
सर जो हमारे पेपर होंगे वो भी एलएमएस पे होंगे?
तुम क्या चाहते हो?
सर जो आप दे दोगे वही चलेंगे हम तो।
यार तो पूछना ही नहीं है। देखो ये डायरेक्टली सेव नहीं कर रहा है, इसको मेरे को लग रहा है अलग से सेव करना पड़ेगा। यहाँ पे नहीं दे रहा है ना ये डायरेक्टली सेव करने का, नहीं ये डायरेक्टली सेव नहीं करने दे रहा है। देखो इसको मैं अलग से सेव करता हूँ। ओके, तो ये फोल्डर है मेरे पास python.exercise, तो इसमें एक फाइल क्रिएट कर लेता हूँ py के नाम से। तो इसमें ऑलरेडी होगी तो वही कॉपी पेस्ट मार देता हूँ। नहीं, देन एक फाइल क्रिएट करो, अपन ओपन करें टेक्स्ट फाइल को, सेव एज कर देंगे, .py एक्सटेंशन हो जाएगा। एक मॉड्यूल लिख देते हैं इसके अंदर। अभी तो ये py एक्सटेंशन नहीं है, ये ध्यान रखना है। यहाँ पे एक्सटेंशन py लिखा आएगा आपका। जैसे अगर मेरे पास कोई पुरानी फाइल पड़ी हो तो मैं वो दिखाता हूँ आपको, जैसे py एक्सटेंशन कैसा होता है। तो यू कैन सी coursera CNN, इसमें होगा शायद py एक्सटेंशन से कोई फाइल है। ये रहता है, ये देखो ये लिखा है ना py.py लिखा है, तो ये py लिख के आ रहा है। तो इस फाइल को मैं डायरेक्टली कॉपी करूंगा, अलग लिख लेता हूँ, इसको चेंज करके आपके पास डालूंगा। ठीक है, तो आप उसको भी देख पाओगे। जैसे ये डला हुआ है ना, py एक्सटेंशन दिख रहा है, इस पर टेक्स्ट फाइल दिख रहा है। तो ये टेक्स्ट फाइल है, अभी py एक्सटेंशन नहीं है। इसको मैं डिफरेंट नेम से सेव कर दूंगा तो डिफरेंट नेम से कॉल कर पाऊंगा। जैसे माई मॉड्यूल लिखा, डिफरेंट मॉड्यूल आप देख सकते हो, माई मॉड्यूल ये लिखा मैंने। ठीक है, अभी और इस फाइल को मैं सेव एज कर दे रहा हूँ, ओपन करके फाइल सेव एज, और इसमें नाम दे दे रहा हूँ simple.py। ठीक है, अब आप देखोगे एक्सटेंशन चेंज हो गया होगा। देखो py के नाम से बना है क्या, सिंपल वाला py के नाम से बन गया। टेक्स्ट डॉक्यूमेंट में हटा रहा हूँ, you can see both the file are synced with the py extension, है ना। तो inside the simple I am writing one function, तो you can see क्या लिखा था बता दो यार। define, प्लीज लेट मी नो क्या लिखना है, फंक्शन क्या लिखना है। चलो यही लिख देता हूँ मैं, सम वाला जो लिखा था वो लिख देता हूँ, सम और a, b। ठीक है ना। और इसमें इंडेंटेशन का ध्यान रखना थोड़ा, इसको लिखने टाइम पे, या तो एडिटर आते हैं उस पर भी आप लिख सकते हो, बना सकते हो, है ना। मैं अभी यहाँ पे बना रहा हूँ नोटपैड में। तो इसको पहले करो c = a+b। ठीक है, और ये फाइल क्या करेगी, डायरेक्टली प्रिंट। इज इट ओके? तो ये सी को प्रिंट करेगा ये मॉड्यूल। दूसरा मॉड्यूल मैं लिख दे रहा हूँ, इसको ही कॉपी पेस्ट मार के कुछ अलग लिख दे रहा हूँ। सम की जगह मल्टीप्लिकेशन लिख दे रहा हूँ, मल्टीप्लिकेशन। ओके, तो ये मल्टीप्लिकेशन डिस्प्ले करेगा। इज इट ओके? और क्या लिखा था, वेरिएबल्स लिखे थे ना, डिक्शनरी लिखा था ना एक, कौन सा डिक्शनरी था, ये था ना। इसको लिख के देख लो, ये भी लिख दे रहा हूँ। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे क्या क्या लिखा है, नेम कॉलन जॉन, ये हटाना पड़ेगा आपको, स्पेस ऑटोमेटिकली आते हैं। ठीक है, ये आपका डिक्शनरी बन गया। और क्या लिखा था, प्रिंट लाइन भी लिखा था ना एक जगह, सिंपल प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट में डाल रहा हूँ। टेस्टिंग प्लीज म्यूट कर लो यार, किसका ऑन है, म्यूट करो। ठीक है, टेस्टिंग मॉड्यूल लिख दिया मैंने, और एक सिंपल वेरिएबल भी लिख दे रहा हूँ इसके अंदर, जिससे अब हर टाइप की चीजें आ जाएंगी। x = और 100। इज इट ओके ना। So ये different things I have written here. Now I'm calling this file inside our program. So how we can call? First of all, we have to check it. Okay. So you can just go at the place and you can write import. Import के अंदर फाइल का नाम क्या है अपना? simple.py ना. Then you can write simple. Okay. अभी alias नहीं create कर रहा हूँ. Without alias I am writing it. So you can see. So it will be executed something or not? अभी nothing. यहाँ पे कुछ error आ रहा है ना. Invalid identifier. ये अभी इसको स्पेस की वजह से कॉपी ले रहा है, स्पेस ले रहा है क्या? ठीक है, ठीक है. देखो इसका मतलब ये मॉड्यूल कॉल हो रहा है अपने प्रोग्राम में, तभी तो एरर दे रहा है. अदरवाइज ये सिंगल लाइन विल नॉट प्रोवाइड एनी एरर ना. और कहाँ पे एरर आ रही है? 36 पे भी आ रही है. और कोई है? देखो डायरेक्टली प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट डायरेक्टली एग्जीक्यूट हो रहा है, यू कैन सी, है ना. अब इनसाइड दिस आई वांट टू एक्सेस दिस वेरिएबल x इक्वल्स टू 10, है ना. तो हाउ वी कैन प्रिंट? डायरेक्टली राइट प्रिंट. आई एम राइटिंग प्रिंट x, वो सिंपल डॉट x लिखा ना. यू कैन सी 10 विल बी डिस्प्ले. तो एक पाइथन वाला वो प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट है. नाउ इट इज नॉट डायरेक्टली प्रिंटिंग. एक बार में जब whenever you are not writing anything then it is printing. Whenever you want to call this something then it will be displayed. So this is working as a text file, this is working as a directory cell file. So whatever the last value that you have written, that will be directly printed here by with the print statement. Is it okay? Okay. So now you want to call some other value, other things inside this. So why you can call? You can call with the alias also. Sample as uh, s1. Okay. Then you can call with s1 also. So s1 I am writing just print. डिक्शनरी का नेम क्या है? हम क्या
Person 1.
Name is person one.
नहीं, पर्सन 1 है ना आई थिंक.
Yes, sir.
पी एस ओ है ना. ठीक है. तो इट विल डिस्प्ले डिक्शनरी, यू कैन सी, है ना. तो मैं s1 डॉट पर्सन 1 से भी कॉल कर पा रहा हूँ ना, विदाउट सिंपल राइटिंग सिंपल ना. You can also write with simple, so it will also display it with the simple. So you can write here simple directly, है ना. तो both things you can use, है ना. alias भी use कर सकते हो, जो मैंने नाम क्रिएट किया है सेम भी use कर सकते हो. Is it okay ना? Now I want to call the function. Which function? एक और है ना.
Sum.
चल वो लिखा था s1 डॉट सम है. कौन सा है? सम है ना आई थिंक. sum.
Yes, sir.
So inside the sum we need to pass two arguments. So 6, or 7, 8, 9 जो भी आप पास करना चाहो you can pass. Or it is not returning any value. Now this function is not returning any value. You can see this is not returning any value. Na, it is just printing. Na, so there is no need to store this value. You can directly display the answer here. You can see 16 is displaying. Na, है ना. Instead of this I am writing this function as a return. तो यहाँ पे देखो थोड़ा सा रिटर्न लिखूंगा तो एक रिटर्न वाला रहेगा और ये विदाउट रिटर्न रहेगा. तो रिटर्न में हमको कैसे करना पड़ेगा? रिटर्न RETURN रिटर्न C. ओके ना. तो अब मैं इसको कॉल कर रहा हूँ रिटर्न से. तो मल्टीप्लिकेशन को मैं यहाँ पे स्टोर करूंगा. m इक्वल्स टू फंक्शन का नाम है s1 डॉट मल. ठीक है. एंड देन आई एम पासिंग 7, 9 सेम वैल्यू, है ना. और प्रिंट कर रहा हूँ मैं इसको print प्रिंट m. इज इट ओके ना? तो यू कैन सी. तो हियर मल्टीप्लिकेशन विल बी डिस्प्लेड. तो यू कैन सी नन आ रहा है. नन कौन सा वैल्यू प्रिंट हो रहा है? 63 आ तो रहा है. नन कहाँ से प्रिंट हो रहा है?
सर वो रिटर्न वाली वैल्यू होगा.
अच्छा रिटर्न नहीं, तो रिटर्न मैंने कहाँ किया? यही तो किया सी.
यस सर.
तो ये नन कहाँ से आ रहा है? प्रिंट के अंदर मैंने और तो, अच्छा ये मेरे को लग रहा है ये भी प्रिंट हो रहा है. सी एक्चुअली इसको डायरेक्टली रिटर्न करें तो शायद नहीं होगा ना. डायरेक्टली प्रिंट करने पर भी होना तो नहीं चाहिए वैसे. और कहीं से प्रिंट कर रहा है, कोई और वैल्यू आ रही है जिसमें 10 हो गया, ये हो गया. देखो प्रिंट स्टेटमेंट अपने कितना है? सिंपल डॉट एक्स. तो ये 10 आ जाएगा print dot person dot one, then it will display person वैल्यू डिस्प्ले हो रहे हैं, इसमें भी ये डिस्प्ले हो रहा है। सम कॉल किया तो सम के अंदर 16 डिस्प्ले हो रहा है, ठीक है। मल्टीप्लिकेशन के अंदर ये एक और कॉल कर रहा है, ये प्रिंट कर रहा है मल्टीप्लिकेशन के अंदर। क्या लिखा है मैंने, कुछ लिखा नहीं, और तो कुछ आई नहीं, तो ये नन कहाँ से डिस्प्ले कर रहा है, क्यों भाई?
सर एक बार कर्नल रीस्टार्ट ट्राई कीजिए।
वही ऐसा ही करना पड़ेगा, लेकिन नन आना नहीं चाहिए ना, और तो अपन ने कुछ स्टेटमेंट लिखा नहीं है अभी, कुछ सिंपल इज नॉट डिफाइंड।
सर आपने एज S1 इंपोर्ट कर रखा है, सिंपल एज S1 कर रखा है, S1 हटाना पड़ेगा, या तो सिंपल मतलब
नहीं,
दोनों
वो
में से
फिर
हटाना
दोनों जगह
पड़ेगा।
से हटाना पड़ेगा ना, मेरे को लग रहा है फिर यहाँ से भी S1 लिखना पड़ेगा ना, S1 ये दोनों लिख लिया ना, ये कर्नल में वो वैल्यू स्टोर होगी ना, तो उसकी वजह से वो दे रहा है, ठीक है, वो आ गया, ठीक है ना, है ना, ओके ना, ठीक है। अब नहीं आ रहा उन्नत, चला गया, ठीक है। तो you can call these functions or whatever the parameter variables that you are writing inside this file, you can directly call, है ना? Multiple files if you want to import, then you can write import, or whatever the other files that you want to put, that you can write here again, है ना, or you can create allies accordingly, so ना, so I think it is clear to all the students, I think. So is there any query or doubt, so you can ask this first, okay, please. Anyone have any query here, then first ask me, please. एक चीज और बताना चाह रहा था, क्या भूल गया, दिमाग से निकल गया। ये क्लियर है ना सबको? यस प्लीज।
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
किसी को कोई डाउट हो, प्लीज, एनीवन हैविंग एनी डाउट इन दैट creation on the module, so please ask me. You can try to create your module in your actually in your desktop where you are working, so please, है ना, your personal laptop where you are working, so please try to write the module or create a module and then call it in our program, okay ना, so you can do it very easily, है ना।
सर
हाँ भाई बताओ।
सर ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं कि ड्राइव में अपलोड कर दिया और फिर उसके बाद जहाँ पे भी गए वहाँ पे डाउनलोड
वो
कर
भी
लिया, फिर use कर
डायरेक्टरी देना पड़ता है, वो भी बताएंगे, लेकिन अभी थोड़ा सा ये करके देख लो, वो भी बता देंगे आगे, है ना। अभी तो मॉड्यूल में अपन पढ़ना है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, एक क्लास और करेंगे तो उसमें सब कवर हो जाएगा, ठीक है।
लिया। ओके।
अभी पहले ये बेसिक बेसिक चीजें कवर कर लो, एंड अपार्ट फ्रॉम दिस यू कैन सी द लाइब्रेरी मॉड्यूल। जैसे एग्जांपल के लिए देयर आर लॉट ऑफ लाइब्रेरी मॉड्यूल्स आर स्टोर्ड, तो previously in the yesterday class we have used the reduce. So reduce, it is a library module, as we have not defined in it, so we have this module, this function is stored in some library files or in some library that is called, where we have stored functool,
Functool.
functool. So functool module is defined by already by the Python, so we are directly using, so that kind of module is called as a library module. So in the previous classes I have avoided to use the library module. In yesterday someone has told me that you can directly convert the string in using is upper or is lower. So these are the actually library functions that are already defined in somewhere, we are directly accessing. But in order to access some module or some functions, we are not providing any import statement, as you are realized, like we are accessing len. So len function do something na, we are passing sequence and then we are returning the length of that sequence and number of character in that sequence, we are directly calling, as this is not required in order to use any import statement. Why? Because whenever we are in the directly where these functions are stored, that are directly called by the Python library or Python compile or Python interpreter, so there is a no need to use inside this function. You can see inside this module, you can see we can define any number of functions, then there is a no need to include any package. So by default one package is automatically included in our Python program, so there is a no need to call or import some different kind of modules, or other kind of modules, okay, some several other advanced module you want to import, then in that case you need to write the import statement, है ना। कुछ कुछ जगह पे तो डायरेक्टली बाय डिफॉल्ट है कुछ प्रोग्राम, जैसे प्रिंट है, print is also function na, we have not defined that print statement, print function. Print is also function. So the definition of that print function is automatically already always included in every Python program. So there is a no need to write any import statement for using this print statement, है ना. प्रिंट को यूज करने के लिए कोई फंक्शन इंपोर्ट करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है, क्योंकि ये बाय डिफॉल्ट इंक्लूडेड है इसकी डेफिनेशन, है ना, हर एक प्रोग्राम में. सिमिलरली लेन की भी डेफिनेशन ऑटोमेटिकली इंक्लूडेड है. तो आपने देखा होगा कल लास्ट टाइम पे कल मैंने 4 मॉड्यूल फंक्शंस देखे थे, एक रिड्यूस देखा था, मैप देखा था, फिल्टर देखा था और जिप देखा था. उसमें अपन को रिड्यूस के केस में इंपोर्ट करने की जरूरत पड़ी थी, बाकी केस में नहीं पड़ी थी, बिकॉज remaining functions are automatically included or already included in our Python program, in every Python program, है ना. तो ये डिफॉल्ट है, तो किस केस में नहीं होगा. बट whenever we want to, डायरेक्टिव वाला भी है, there is a built-in function to list all the function name of variables in a module, so you can call a function directory, so it will display all the modules. Suppose you can write it for our case, you can see dir ना, अगर मैं यहाँ पर dir लिख दूंगा ना, जैसे ये लिखा हुआ ना इन्हें dir, and then it is called by the platform module. Platform is the file ना, platform.py से स्टोर होगा. इसके अंदर जो भी फाइल्स होंगे तो मॉड्यूल फंक्शंस होंगे, सब कुछ होगा, तो सब ये डिस्प्ले कर देगा, that you can exercise in our file. So how we have to write like इसको how we have to write x equals to dir, और dir के अंदर मैं क्या लिख दूं, s1, और प्रिंट क्या कर दूं, x को. तो इसके अंदर जो भी होगा वो सब आ जाएगा. देखो इसका डेफिनेशन आ गया पूरा, इसके अंदर जो भी लिखा रहता है मॉड्यूल के अंदर फाइल सब लिख के दे देगा, डॉक्स फाइल वगैरह ये सब दे देगा. s1 अलाइज आ रहा है ना ये, और इसकी जगह पे मैं सिंपल लिखूं तो ये, एक मिनट इसको अलाइज हटाऊंगा तो अभी यूज कर पाएंगे. ये सारे के सारी वैल्यूज आ रही हैं, सिंपल से भी कॉल कर पा रहे हैं. तो ये उसका डेफिनेशंस दे रहा है जो उसके अंदर पाइथन के लिए यूज हो रहा है. तो यहाँ पे देखो person1 मल्टीप्लिकेशन, दीज आर द मॉड्यूल्स नेम ना, देख सकते हो ना, person1 मल्टीप्लिकेशन, सम, एक्स, ठीक है ना. तो ऑल द मॉड्यूल्स नेम इट विल रिटर्न, है ना. तो यू कैन सी all the modules. If you want to if sometimes you are unable to see then what are the modules are written inside the file, then you can directly call them using this, directly you can know, है ना. Is it okay na? So these are the some basic library module you can see in every package actually, or in every modules function you can see, है ना. Okay, so there is some space name spacing. चलो अब नेक्स्ट क्लास में वैसे कवर करते हैं, 9:30 बज गए मेरे हिसाब से, किसको जाना तो नहीं है. Is there another class?
सर क्लास 5 मिनट में क्लास
यस
है.
सर क्लास है.
यस सर क्लास है.
चलो कोई नहीं, मैं थोड़ा सा बचा है तो इसको कवर करके मैं तुमको थोड़ा सा इसको नेक्स्ट क्लास में फिनिश करवा दूंगा. कोई नहीं, वैसे तो बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट था वो तो मैंने बता ही दिया, बाकी की चीजें और हैं जो एडिशनल हैं इसके, तो पहले ये एक्सरसाइज कर लेना. नेक्स्ट अपन अब मिड सेम के बाद क्लास होगा आई थिंक, है ना, पहले तो होगा नहीं. और कोई डाउट वगैरह कुछ हो किसी को, देन प्लीज आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू प्लीज डिसाइड एंड देन यू कैन पोस्ट इन द ग्रुप, देन आई विल अरेंज वन क्लास, है ना, फॉर द डाउट और ऑल दीस थिंग्स, है ना, यू कैन अरेंज. और I'm also receiving lot of requests for extending the deadline project. So how many are expecting it? Please raise your hand. Those are expecting extension of the deadline 1 or 2 days for project submission. 22 हो चुका है ना वैसे सब. Who are the students? Those who have not submitted the project, please raise your hand so that I can see here. Please. कौन कौन है भाई?
एब्स्ट्रैक्ट सबमिट करना था ना अभी तक तो.
हाँ हाँ हाँ, एब्स्ट्रैक्ट ही तो, वो भी सभी ने किया है कि नहीं किया वो भी भरोसा नहीं है. तो मेरे पास बहुत सारी रिक्वेस्ट आए हैं, बहुत सारे लोग दूसरे फैकल्टी भी बोल रहे हैं, तो मैं अपने बैच में जानना चाह रहा हूँ. मेरे को 2-3 लोगों ने पर्सनली बोला, फैकल्टी बोल रहे हैं, तो बोल रहे हैं तो बच्चे, तो बताओ. अभी कोई नहीं बोल रहा है यार, किसी को नहीं चाहिए एक्सटेंशन.